Hi there guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to a video that I'm just about to talk about the Dirty River event, Northumberland, Kildare, Scotland, which I'm about to embark on for about the fourth time now. So any of you out there may have done that ride, you're going to know a little bit about what I'm talking about. And if you haven't done the Dirty River ride in Northumberland, Scotland, I suggest you get onto the Dirty River site, and on the next time that the tickets come available, get on there and get yourself a ticket and get up to Northumberland and get on this event or race, because it is an absolutely brilliant day out in the saddle, and the gravel up there is nothing like you'll experience down the south side or southern side of the country where we are today. So, Dirty River event, big day in the saddle. Whether you do the 200, whether you do the 130 or the 65, obviously it's completely your choice, and you pick the one of the three, obviously, to I suppose whatever your ability is as far as fitness and riding on gravel or the experience, etc. So the Dirty River ride is once a year. It's, as I said, Northumberland, borders of Scotland, and it's either the 200 or the 130 or the 65. I've tried to do the 200 and failed, and I've dropped to the 130. I've done the 130 a few times now, and this year I'm going to try and do the 130 again. I'm not going to attempt the 200 because the 200 is just a hard day in the saddle, and unless you've literally caned training in for it, you're gonna end up really sort of like injuring yourself, feeling really rubbish. It's gonna take you forever to do it. It's gonna be really brutal on mentally and physically on your body. And it's a big day for gravel as far as gravel bikes has got, because of the components and etc. It's just an absolute massive day out if you're going to do 200. So my advice and this is just my personal advice, stick to the 130. If you have to drop down to the 65, then do not feel bad or disappointed in yourself, because the 65, which is what 47 miles I think it is on Strava, 47 miles off-road on gravel, with the elevation, the climbing and the terrain out there. It's so hard. That's still a hard day. I mean, 47 miles sorry, is nothing to be sniffed at. It's a big day out, and so is the 130. So we'll see how we go. As far as my training goes, am I really fit enough to do the 130? I have to be really kind of truthful, and I will say probably not. Will I be able to do the 130? Possibly. My training has been down this last few months, and that because of certain things going on. Work commitments as well has played a massive part in me getting out there and getting the miles under my belt, so to speak, or the miles in my legs. So I've been quite lucky. I can obviously turn to Swift indoors, which is not the ideal training platform for this particular ride, but it has helped me continue spinning the legs out and stuff like that. So I have had a few rides out on my gravel bike, which I'm taking. I'm taking a Cervelo Aspero. I bought that bike particularly for these events, gravel events. Unfortunately, it's been sort of laid up most of the last few months because of the weather we come out of, and I've only just recently brought it back out and started getting it ready. I've also changed some components and stuff on it, so I've had to spend a bit of time the last few weeks trying to dial myself back into that bike, adjusting certain bits and pieces on it, and I'm still not 100% that I'm dialed 100%. I'm still not 100% sure I'm dialed right into it, but we'll see when we're out there. For the miles I've done so far on it out on the road, I think it's nearly there. I've got some Zipp XPLR 303s that are on it now, and they are 40 mil wide externally and 30. I'm now like plucking figures out the air because my memory's not great. I think it was something like 38 or something like that internally, without looking at the spec. So anyway, I've got some 40 mil Schwalbe G1 bites on there at the moment, and we'll see how they go. I've been quite impressed with them so far. I'm more of a Pirelli man myself. I've been testing a lot of the Pirelli gravel tyres now the last few months, well, the last couple of years really, to be honest. Different models of the Pirellis, and every time I've come back to the Pirelli Cintrato M, which is kind of like a quite an aggressive pattern, but it's got like a very like almost like a flat middle to it, where the pattern of the tread is kind of like more continuous, and then it's got the knobbly bits on the edges. So the Cintrato M has been is my gravel go-to tyre, and I've kind of fitted that on most of my gravel off-road bikes at the moment. And said that, obviously I've got it on the Schwalbe G1 bites are on the Zips at the moment on my one I'm taking, and that's purely because like the compatibility chart didn't give me a lot of choice for Zipp for the XPLR wheels. There are some people out there that are putting other tyres on Zips wheels that are not on compatibility charts for them for the wheels, etc. But just for the moment, I've stuck to the choice that I was given through the Zips compatibility chart. So, okay, I'm going to try and do some videos up there. I might do a little quick video on the way up. And we are leaving early tomorrow morning now, and looking at the weather, I'm hoping that is going to be a nice day in the saddle on Saturday. But it's Northumberland, Scotland borders, it can change just like that. And I've literally just been having some dinner, and I was watching the TV and the news and that, and I saw some clips of the weather up that way, and it is looks like a little bit blustery around that area at the moment, a little bit colder. So we'll see. I'm taking plenty of clothing with me, all sorts of warm or like, warmish stuff, or I can, just put on the kind of thinner stuff, whatever I need to. I've got a big choice of stuff I'm taking with me anyway, clothing wise. So I'm sure I'll be able to find something that's appropriate for the day. And the car's ready. I'm 99% ready. If you want to do the Dirty River, one thing I will say is that, thinking about it, if you want to get a ticket to do it next year, then you need to get on there and get the tickets pretty prompto, because they do sell out quite quickly. It's a massive event. It's a brilliant event. It's one of the best gravel events in the country as far as I'm concerned. And there will be people racing it, and there will be people using it as training platforms. There will be people just using it as a good day out in the saddle with family, friends, etc. It's one of them events that you can pretty much do what you like with, and treat it what you like, whatever you like as well. So if you want to race it and you want to keep with the boys on the front, then it's one of them. If not, you can just plod around with your family and friends and just enjoy the day. and we'll see you up there on the next video, and I'll let you know what the weather's like when I'm there. And see you soon. Cheers, bye.